So this is the third and final application that I've developed in my Advantage module in Android development. The application is called Tech Guru, and the main concept is to aid network administrators in system maintenance. Let me show how it all works. Here we are on the homepage of Tech Guru. Once again, the design has been a key feature, hoping to follow the rule of less is more. Currently the list of faulty computers is empty, since it's the first time the application has been run on this device. Once items have been added to the application, this list shall fill, allowing the user to get an overview of the faulty computers. Once the button has been clicked, you're taken to the second page, which is where you add the faulty machine. The first thing you need to do is enter the IP address. As you can see, the number keyboard appears rather than the QWERTY keyboard. This makes it far simpler to enter digits. Next, you have to select the severity of the issue. To reduce the chance of user error, a drop-down list has been added. This also makes sorting the list a lot easier on the homepage. Last but not least, the user can now add notes to the case, making it easier to remember the problem later on. The keyboard goes back to the original character layout. To add the case, you now click the Add Computer button, which will take you back to the homepage. You can now see that the IP address entered on the previous page appears in the list. This list is sorted by severity, so that more important tasks are added to the top. The user can click on individual items to get a detailed overview. You then have a choice of closing the case for future reference or deleting the computer by clicking Fixed. To sort the list you previously saw, I have used a very simple SQLite statement that orders the IP column ascendingly. This is similar to any regular SQL statement. Similar to the other two applications that I've built in the past, I've also added the slide twin throughout this application. This provides both consistency to my apps, but also personal preference of mine since it's more aesthetically pleasing. Since the app functionality is complete, I decided to implement some error checking to prevent unwanted rows in the list view and potentially crash the database. On the Add Computer activity, it originally would allow empty fields to be accepted. Now, before the data is sent to the DB handler, it is checked to see if the text field contains information. As you can see from the video in front of you, if either the IP address or notes are empty, then the data won't be passed to the database. The benefit of doing this on the front end and rather the back is that there's less chance of corruption of data. To make this more user-friendly, if either the IP address or notes are missing, then a toast box will appear at the bottom, notifying the user that all fields need to be entered correctly. This was achieved by using if and else statements. In pseudocode, it would be that if the IP and notes are empty, then do not do anything other than show error message. But if both fields contain text, then allow data to be sent to DB handler. This can be seen in the code on the screen at the moment. Thank you for taking the time to watch all three of my videos. Here's just a quick overview of the Tech Guru app.